I come from a banking background. I've worked in investment banking for a long time and in the corporate, the corporate world in London. I'm Irish. I'm living in Greece right now. I've been here 16 years. And so I had a whole change of direction. And I am very inquisitive because that's my nature. I'm quite analytical. I like to know all the ins and outs. And I've been involved with COP 50/50 for not much more than a month now. And I sat with it and I listened to presentations and then I listened to the next one. And every time I listened, I just liked it more and more. And I'm listening again tonight. I was just, you don't take it all in the first time, but every single point that made on the presentation is true. Every tick. And it's really brought back my enthusiasm for life because the world at the moment is pretty tough. There's a lot of chaos. People are so busy. People are stressed. And that was my life. And I was busy and getting not very far. And because I live in Greece, and Greece actually, although it's in the European Union, is a poor country. The salaries here have been cut, pensions have been cut. And, you can't survive unless you get help from other people. Like your family have a house and you don't have to pay rent. It's actually very difficult. And when I got involved in this, it took me a little bit of time to get started. But when I saw what really was on offer here, I got excited. And I'm more excited than I ever was because the financial system isn't set up for us to thrive at all. This system is set up for us to thrive. And it's not only just set up for us to thrive, it's set up to give us time for our families, time for creativity, time for the things that we haven't had time to do before, time to get space back into our lives. And that's, we were never brought to this earth to struggle and toil to survive. We are meant to be here in a place of joy and happiness and laughter and creativity and exploration and adventure. And this is what I can see this offering to everybody, not just the ability to have extra money and really, bring that to as far as you want to go. But with that help, you then have time for everything else. And the automated system is so magical. I've never seen anything that has worked so smoothly, that is so automatic. The presentations are amazing. There is no you don't have to do any presentations. Everybody will vouch for Greg's ability to present and how amazing it is just to have that tool, even just by itself. There's such the excellent presentations. But the whole system is so automatic and there's nothing for us to do except tell everybody how excited we are. And how could it be even more easy than that? It doesn't get simpler than that. And for anyone, who is in here tonight, who's having doubts like I did in the beginning, don't worry, because there will be people that will say no. And I've had people that have said no, and that's great. But, when this really starts to work and you see the potential and the earnings that you can really get, when you go back to them, they're going to say, okay, can I have a second look? And so it doesn't matter if people say no. There would be people who will get it straight away. And the world is becoming more open to different possibilities. Everybody needs a second income. Everybody needs multiple sources of income. And there are people who are waking up and understanding, actually, this is not the way we should be living. This is a slave system. This is a system for freedom for everybody. And it's freedom on so many levels, not just financially. So I have got my excitement back for life, my love back for chatting to people and talking and sharing. And, the other thing that I love is that actually, I had somebody come in last week, actually it was this week on Monday, and they went up straight to the $1,000 level, and they got somebody else and who did that as well. I didn't benefit from all those donations. There was 3 people who came in. I only benefited from the first level. On all the donation levels I was in at. The second 2 people, because of the way the wheelhouses were placed, I only got on the lower ones, and somebody else benefited from all those donations. And that was more exciting to me than for me receiving all those donations, just where the person came out on the wheelhouse, because I just thought, isn't that amazing? Everybody that comes in is benefiting everybody else. And that is how we should be. And it gives you a sense of purpose in life to be able to give to people. We're so closed, and we think about our families and we think about who we like and who we don't like, and we sort of veer ourselves in that direction. But in this community, you're helping people you don't even know. People that you're bringing in are helping others. People that other people are bringing in are helping you. And it's such a beautiful, I could go on, I'd probably take out too much time already. But It's so exciting and it's so freeing and it's joyful. I feel joyful sharing this to people, and it's really opened up huge possibilities in my life. I'm a single mom. I have a daughter with special needs. I have homeschooled her for the last 3 years, and it's limited my ability to really go forward in my financial sense. But this has really brought possibilities back into my life, so I have a vision for the future that I didn't have 2 months ago. And I would love that for everybody else. So yeah, guys, it's brilliant. Thank you so much. And I would like to thank David, because, this, if this really has the vision that David wants for it to erase poverty, can you imagine? Some people in life never get a chance. We're the lucky ones. I've been very lucky in my life, but there's people who've never had that chance. And this can benefit those people who've never really been able to take the next step into possibilities. So I see it's for not just for a certain group of people, it's for everybody. So I'm just so grateful.